Just a couple more questions. We talked to Bernard today, and he said that one fight that he'd like to see is Gennady Golovkin and Kovalev meet in the middle and fight. If Canelo, if Canelo doesn't happen, they can wait. And he wants Kovalev and Triple G to fight. I mean, one, is that a realistic fight, and what do you think about that fight?
I don't think it's realistic because they're friends. I don't think the fight is ever going to happen. You know, Sergey and I talked about Triple G a long time ago. They are friends. He said, man, they did spar together. And he said he almost had to hurt him to keep him off him because the kid's that strong. He said, but he had to put some heavy hurt on him. He said he didn't want to have a war in the gym with his friend. And Abel was trying to make a war out of it. And so that's why he said, but he didn't get beat up. He said, people said he got beat up. He said, no, I got far from beat up. I just want to hurt my friend. And I want my friend to try to hurt me, so we could sparring each other. I think it would be an interesting fight. It would be a very interesting fight. I still say, at this point, Sergey's the better boxer. He's learned more. He's taking time to learn the craft better. Well, Golovkin's more, he walks you down, and he's not slick. He doesn't get inside the way a fighter with his kind of power should, to make the fights easier for him. So, I didn't answer your question. One, I doubt it ever happened. I doubt the fight will ever happen.
If it did, you choose your guy?
Well, most definitely. I have no choice but to choose him.
So, what do you think of Golovkin overall? Because he's considered a pound-for-pound guy, but then even Canelo today said his resume doesn't show of a pound-for-pound fighter. But from what you see from a trainer's eye, how real and how legit and how good is Triple G?
I think the power is legitimate. That I do say. But he's, you know, people that say that he's better than Marvin Hagler, or he would beat Marvin Hagler, I don't know if they're smoking, but you need to stop. He would never, he would, Tommy Hearns he wouldn't beat. There's a lot of guys at middleweight, listen, I was a middleweight champion. He wouldn't beat me. There's things he hasn't learned. There's things he hasn't learned as a fighter, He's strong. But and Willie Monroe, who couldn't break an egg with left boots, he was hitting him with shots. Now think of a guy that can punch, can hit him with those same shots. He's good, and I'm not trying to disrespect him, but they put him on this pedestal that he doesn't deserve to be on yet. Now, he's the best middleweight today. And I say that without having to fight the best middleweights because the politics in boxing won't allow him to fight the best middleweights. But he's the best right now. But if one of these guys come on that can really fight and box, they're going to really test how good he really is because the defense is terrible. The defense is really terrible. And so.
To pick your brain a little bit, if he would have moved up to 168 to fight Ward, what do you think would have happened in that fight? When Ward was still at 168?
I just think Ward's physically too strong. Let me say this. Going back, Triple G can't punch. Now let's see if Triple G would have caught him with a good shot, like Boone, those guys caught him and hurt him. Yeah. And I don't understand what might have happened because the chin is questionable on Ward. So, if Triple G could catch him with a good shot, he might get it. But can he catch Ward, the bigger, stronger guy, with a good shot? I doubt it. I would give Andre the edge because he's bigger, smart, very, very smart, calculated fighter. You got to give him credit for what he does. So I give if they had fought, I would give Andre the edge. But Triple G has the power to neutralize all that, so that would have been an interesting fight. But it's just not a good fight for the fans. It's just not a good fight.